Hello, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading for you focusing on a lost connection, a lost love from the past. General reading, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will include a link to all of the card decks that you see here today. So we'll start off with these two card decks to grab some focus messages to get the reading started. Created by two amazing creators, deck creators, and soul sisters. This one is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. It's called the Sacred Ancient Wisdom Oracle. And then this one is by Sister Moon Tarot, Twin Flame Poetic Confessions. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, and let's see what is coming through here for you when it comes to this lost connection. So we're going to take a look at what's been going on in their life since the breakup or separation. And let's take it from there and see where it goes. All right, guys, so we'll grab a couple from this deck here to start things off. Guided to this one here, we have Lotus, self-regeneration, purity, and enlightenment. Okay, so if you yourself are going through this self-regeneration, you're working on yourself, you've had enlightenment as a result of the breakup, the separation, maybe you didn't have that type of clarity at the time that you guys were together, and maybe it required distance and time for you to be able to welcome this type of energy in, or it is coming through as a focus message because this is something that you're still working on. So that's coming through for your first message here. Let's go ahead and grab one more, guided to this one here. We have Ankh or Ankh. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Purpose of life. You have so much to live for. And sometimes when we go through something so incredibly painful, like a breakup and a separation from somebody that we invested so much of our heart towards, the relationship, the actual person itself, it's just a very difficult journey. And it's time for you to focus on you now. And maybe there was a time when you didn't realize that in order to move forward, you needed to fill your own cup of love first, to love yourself first. And this is coming through as a reminder and a focus message to let you know you have so much to live for. And maybe you haven't had the clarity that you needed in order to realize that, which is why it's coming through as a focus. So, of course, every person tuning in here, it's very different. What is the purpose of your life? And that's, you're the only person ultimately that can answer that question. What is your main purpose? And if it's this person, obviously, that you're focused on, your lost love, then this is coming through as a focus to let you know that, yes, you've thrown part of your energy towards this person at one point in time, but it's now time for you to focus on you. Okay, so let's grab one from this deck here, or two, actually. Let's grab a couple from here. All right, water signs, when it comes to this lost connection, we have karmic partner. There's another I chose to be with. There's something with them that keeps me bound. Hopefully you're there when I come back around, okay? So this could certainly be your lost love coming through with this message that they are with a karmic partner, and until that cycles out, they're not going to be able to come towards you. So let's grab one more. We have mutual. It's not in your head. I feel it too, but I'm a clumsy person who never knows what to do. So you guys might actually be on the same page here as far as how you're both feeling about the distance, the time that has passed. And it really doesn't matter how long it's been. It could have been last week. It could have been a month, a year, or years since you guys have interacted, since you've seen each other, since you've even talked. Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper here when it comes to this lost connection, my water signs, and let's Tap into the question, what's been going on in their life since you've seen each other last, since the breakup, since the separation, since your last conversation. What's been going on in their life when it comes to your lost love? Angels and spirit guides, please, for my water signs, for this lost connection. What is the viewer's person? Where are they at? Where are they at in their life at this time? What's going on? Well, right now they're healing, purifying, purge, healing, clean energy. I love that because it's very much tied into that lotus energy, self-regeneration, purity, enlightenment. Maybe this is what your person is going through here. And maybe this is something that you're having to work on yourself, your purpose of life. You both have so much to live for here. But when we go through painful experiences and painful endings in a relationship, we forget that. Because we focus so much on the heartbreak and the heartache and the pain that we forget to live. We have drifting coming through also, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. So I feel here, and it's interesting because remember we ended up getting the karmic partner card coming from your person. There's another I chose to be with. And part of this purifying energy from your person might be that they're actually slowly parting from that karmic. So that's a good thing. They are disconnecting and detaching from this toxic connection. That's a good thing. That's what's helping them with that lotus energy of that self-regeneration and enlightenment, as well as this healing energy. Part of the issue for the connection too might be that they were a runner at that time, ghosting you, disappearing, invisible, just very difficult to track down. And maybe there were times when you felt like you were in a relationship by yourself. It's like they were present, but not really. They might have also had that one foot out the door mentality, or you could have also been dealing with somebody who was already entertaining this karmic at that time, which is what brought you guys into separation. We have sidetracked, delays, distractions, and change. And I really do feel part of this sidetracked energy that broke you guys up to begin with has to do with third-party situations and karmic partners. But I really do feel that your person might be working on themselves because we've got some pretty positive messages coming through here letting us know that. We have illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, and skewed. So this, again, is a part of what it is that they need to cleanse, to heal, to purge out of their life, are these illusions that are clouding their judgment, preventing them from the clarity that they need in their life, in their relationships, when it comes to the connection with you. So right now things are out of balance, and hopefully this healing energy that they're working on is going to help them come back into balance. And part of that balance is being able to think with a clear mind when it comes to the two of you. We have lust, intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. This, again, I feel contributed to the demise of the relationship. They could have just been afraid of commitment back then, and all they could offer you was their sexual energy, the intimacy, the physical connection, but they weren't willing to take it any further than that, maybe. But this is where they're at. All of these energies, this is where they're at. They want perhaps a second chance once they have purge things out of their life that no longer serve a purpose, and that includes this karmic partner. that more than likely, based off of what I'm seeing here, they are detaching from that karmic. Because as this card states, hopefully you're there when I come back around. This is what they're hoping for. That once this cycle of this karmic partnership that they're in currently, once this phases out, they're really hoping that you're going to be there for this second chance to happen, making amends, opportunity, and plans. They want to be able to make plans to come back to you, perhaps. So let's add to this. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle by my dear friend Amy of Calico Moon. And I totally forgot to mention that this first deck is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight, if any of you are interested in that. All right, so let's grab some additional insight from this deck here. Still focusing on what's been going on in your person's life since the breakup or separation. Your lost love. Where are they at energetically? What's going on in their heart? What's going on in their mind when it comes to this connection with you? Despite the distance, it doesn't matter how long it's been. Where are they at energetically? They realize that this was a problem. Okay, so there was infidelity in the relationship. They were unfaithful. The two of you share a history together, and this is something that is still very much a part of their heart space. Remembering the times that you guys have shared. People who have a history together, for me, typically, especially those of you who've known each other for years. But of course, I mean, it can apply to anybody. You guys could have known each other a few months, and that's having history with someone. I just pick up more so for those of you who have known each other for a very long time. Look at this next card. We have soon. So there might be a shift that's going to be happening for you unexpectedly here, sooner rather than later. And because of those three flames, for me personally, I pick up off of third-party situations here, because with two flames, for me, that would be a twin flame connection. Because we have three flames here, to me, there's an outside interference from somebody else. That somebody else contributed to this unfaithful energy, could have been a karmic partner. Look at the next card after soon. We do have Rekindle, okay? So this is a part of what they are certainly thinking. This is a part of what's in their heart, whether they've ever even openly expressed it to themselves, that this is something that they're wanting. They want a second chance to be able to rekindle the partnership here. But they also know that they need to make amends, that they need to come towards you with the best of intentions. And until this healing is continuing, it's just not the right time for them to come towards you. But look at the next message. We do have reach out. They want to reach out to you. And maybe you wanted to reach out to them too. But if you're both working on each other for now, then maybe the timing is a little bit off. Now, we all know what a secret admirer is, of course, but my interpretation of this card in this reading is that they're still admiring you from a distance. It's just coming through as a secret at this point in time, because obviously it's a lost connection. You guys have not been in touch, you're not talking, you're not interacting, so they're keeping all of this to themselves. But what they're wanting with you is to be able to enjoy celebrations and good times with you once again, and then we have a new beginning. That's what they're wanting here, water signs. This is what your lost love is envisioning for this partnership, is a new beginning, a second chance. And for those of you resonating with this, because we do have that mutual energy represented right there, you know, it's not in your head. I feel it too. You guys are on the same page. And I really do feel here it's up to them to be able to create movement by taking that first step to reach out to you when they're ready. I don't feel they're quite there yet, but they're working on it. So I wouldn't be surprised if eventually you did hear from them. Okay, so this is a brand new deck by my friend Amy, Calico Moon Oracle. This is her deck, the Pining Rose Tarot. So let's add to this, guys, with some additional tarot guidance when it comes to your lost love. Let's see what else needs to come through here. What additional messages need to be conveyed for this reading when it comes to this lost connection? We have the Ten of Swords, which I am not surprised to see. Okay, this is a painful ending right here between the two of you. This is also air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Betrayal, crisis, emotional wounds attached to this. Of course it's painful. They were unfaithful to you. They were not reliable. You couldn't trust them. And they know this, which is why they feel the need to purify their vibrations, their energies, because they know that they've got to do the work on themselves. You know, that self-regeneration from that Lotus card. And you know, this purpose of life message, you have so much to live for. I'm also picking that up for your lost love. That you represent their purpose of life. And when you guys went your separate ways, they lost that purpose. They lost that purpose. We have the Four of Pentacles coming through here. That's Earth right there. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you. This is saving money. Somebody who's conservative. Somebody who could also be greedy. This is the need for stability, the need for security. But it's also coming from a place of scarcity. So when it comes to your person, you know, they might have been going through some financial struggles here. Or they're really guarding their money, being very greedy with it at this time. Or that's how they have always been. Maybe you know that. But what they want with you is this. This is the Four of Wands. This is fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Here's the foundation that's needed in the partnership. This is harmony. This is a homecoming. This is that twin flame connection. So for those of you who do feel that this lost love of yours is a twin flame, it's being confirmed through that Four of Wands. We do have the Five of Wands coming up next. Tension, arguments, conflict, competition. And that's where the arguments stem from. Is that competition of other people, of third parties, of karmic partners who interfered in the relationship. We've got a lot of fire coming through here. We have the Six of Wands coming up next, which is a beautiful energy. This is victory, success, recognition, celebration, and confidence. So this connection, despite how long it's been since you guys have even talked or have seen each other face to face, this still has the capability of being a very successful partnership. And then we've got the Seven of Wands. So many wands coming through here. Standing up for what you believe in. Challenges, perseverance. And maybe when they are ready to come towards you, water signs, you know, especially because they do believe in the connection, despite what's gone down, despite the painful ending, they do still believe in this love and this connection, and they're willing to fight for it because they believe in it. It's not going to be easy, and they know that. But they're not going to give it up either. They're not willing to just not fight for it. This is so crazy because I have shuffled this deck like crazy, and I've got all these wands coming through in this order. We now have the 8 of Wands. I mean, look at the progression. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we've got 8. So this is definitely progression here. This is a particular journey that your person is on, and they're making progress. They know where they've been. They know that they contributed to the pain and the hurt that you've gone through. But this 8 of Wands here, this is fast movement, back and forth communication, rapid change. They're not there yet, but they will be. There's some major changes that they're working on in their own life, and changes that they want to be able to make in the connection between the two of you. You know, remember, you've got that 4 of Wands, which is very happy energy, very harmonious, a happy life, a twin flame connection. Beautiful energy. So that's where they're at. You know, this is what's been going on with your person since the breakup, since the separation. Interesting. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and add to this with some dialogue. This is a new deck gifted to me by my soul sister, Angelic Revelation 144. A connection lost somewhere in time, messages for my lost love. So we're going to give your person the opportunity to speak through these cards and to just let you know where they're at currently at the time of this reading. What's in their heart? What are they going through? Some words that maybe they've just never had the opportunity to express to you. So let's see what comes through here. Angels and spirit guides focusing on Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. For water signs, for your lost love, what is it that they want to say to you? So let's grab a few, take whichever one you're most guided towards. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this lost connection, for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And let's grab this bottom of the deck. All right, what do we have? I see harsh words. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is from your lost love here. First message. I try to forget. The truth is, we made so many beautiful memories. How could I ever forget you? The truth is, they're not. They're not ever going to forget you. You made a huge impact on your lost love's life. You are their purpose. You gave them purpose when you were together. They couldn't forget you if they tried. It's not going to happen. The next message. Harsh words. I wish I could take back all the hurtful things I said to you. Yeah, they've got so many regrets going on here that they wish they could take it back. but you can't. That's why we have to be mindful with what we say, especially when we're angry, because we say a lot of hurtful things. Not to say that they didn't deserve what you said to them or in response to these harsh words, but they definitely have regrets over how they conducted themselves when you guys were together. The next message: I desire to have a family with you. It has always been my dream to have children with you. They want to be able to still build a life with you, to have a family, or to combine or blend your families if you already have children from other relationships. And with the Four of Wands, that's totally possible. It's possible. Next message: one more night. I believe that we could heal our connection if we could just have one day together. I would risk it all for a chance with you. They just want that one more chance, and that's why we have this card coming through. This is what they want. You have your own free will. You don't have to give them this second chance. You don't. But it's presenting itself here because this is what they want. Question is, do you want the same thing? Are you willing to give them a second chance, to make amends, to make things right, or at least to apologize and say they're sorry, to find closure? If you don't want them back, maybe you just need closure, to be able to find peace in your heart over how things ended. Look at this message. I love you. The love I have for you is truly unconditional. Maybe you really needed to know this. It's here. Last message from this deck: sexual energy. I receive your sexual energy when you touch yourself and focus on me. I send you sexual healing to motivate, heal, and inspire you too. Simply, also because I crave you, my boo. They still desire you. They really do. They could certainly still be fantasizing about you, those intimate moments that you guys have shared. They still want you. They want that second chance. They want a reconciliation here. They want to be able to make this Four of Wands energy a reality. They want to rekindle the relationship, and of course it is up to you, my water signs, if you will allow them to rekindle the partnership, to come back into your life, because that ultimately is up to you. It is your prerogative. It is your choice. Totally, 100% your choice. Okay, so let's add to this. I wanted to grab some additional dialogue, but this time these words are coming directly from you to your lost love. This is my self-created deck. It's called the HeartSpace Oracle. And as I mentioned, if you're interested in ordering this, I will certainly provide the link for you down below in the description box. All right, water signs. So this is coming from you now. What it is that maybe you also never had the chance to express to them, to your lost love. This is giving you the outlet now to be able to get things off your chest, what it is that you've been wanting to say but haven't had the chance to. Angels, dear Lord, Spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. When it comes to this lost connection, what is it that my water signs need to express to their lost love? We'll grab a few from here, and as always, take whichever one you're most guided towards. Bottom of the deck, okay? I heard you loud and clear, okay? this to me is an indication that, first of all, where's that card? Harsh words. This is your response. It's like, I heard you. You hurt me with those harsh words. I heard it loud and clear. I got the message. So, you definitely feeling those harsh words. And it could have also been delivered in just a very painful way that really broke your heart and hurt you. But this is also how you're feeling. You drive me wild. So they do have that sexual energy. And I feel you do too. The desire for the physical connection is still here as well. Next message. Even though we can't be together right now, I can still remember the last time we made love. You make my heart race with desire for you still. Yeah. The desire from both of you still coming through. No one gets me like you do. No one. And it's just unfortunate that you guys had to go through this Ten of Swords painful ending. It's the reality of it, but it's also in the past. You had me at hola. Or whatever language they had you. The moment you met, the moment they said that first word to you, there was just this instant attraction that was undeniable. Look at these next two messages. We're a perfect match. You're mine. You still want this person. You guys could have certainly been quite perfect for each other. It's just that they dropped the ball somewhere along the line. And it's truly up to your lost love to take action towards you. If they want you, which I feel they do, they're going to have to contact you, open up lines of communication to get the ball rolling towards a second chance, rekindling the partnership. If they want you, they're going to have to come and get you. Because really, there's nothing here for you to do. You're watching this reading because more than likely, they messed up. They contributed to the problem. And for some of you, that's because they were unfaithful. Entered into a karmic partnership that really was toxic and it wasn't good for them. But they needed to come to that realization on their own. That's their journey. Okay, so speaking of journey, let's go ahead and grab some cards from the Journey of Love deck. This is by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. So let's grab a few from here when it comes to this lost connection. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through here to close this reading out. The overall energy that's coming forward, and take whichever one, of course, you resonate with. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have ready to follow you anywhere. Surrender. They give up. You know, they can't keep denying that they still have love in their heart for you, that they want to come back. And maybe back when you guys broke up, they were just not in a good place. But they're ready, truly, to be where you're at. They want to be with you. Look at this next message. 0. And also the number 32 might be a significant number for some of you. And then we've got 0, isolated. I'm empty without you. That's because you fulfilled them. And without you, there's just this empty void that they've had to deal with since you guys parted ways. Let's grab a couple more here. A couple more messages, please, for my water signs. Number 13, I wish. What they're wishing for here is a fresh start with you. That's what they're hoping for. That's truly what they're wishing for. They want that second chance. They want to come back. This is a lost connection. They are a lost love. And they're telling you right here in this reading that they still love you. They still desire you. They're working on themselves. And they're willing to fight to come back. They definitely want to rekindle the connection here. Number 27, magnetism. I feel you inside me and it drives me insane. And that could certainly be very sexual in nature, but you know, you're just a part of this person's heart. Truly. And bottom of the deck is forgiveness. Please forgive me. Are you willing to forgive them? That's the ultimate question here. Can you find it in your heart to forgive them for hurting you, for breaking your heart, for being unfaithful to you, for putting you through hell and back with this very painful energy of the Ten of Swords? Can you forgive your lost love? And if you can, you know, they'll be picking up off of that vibe during this healing energy, during this cleansing, purifying process that they're going through in their own life. And perhaps this is something that you're needing to go through as well. So we started off with this card for a reason. Self-regeneration, purity, and enlightenment. And I really do feel this is something that you both need to take advantage of. This is something that you both need to do in your own life, to work on yourselves and to be in a better place in order to bring this back together. But I do feel ultimately it's up to your person to reach out to you. There's nothing here for you to do. All you need to do is focus on yourself, healing yourself, and just living your best life. That's it. But there's a really good chance here that you have the opportunity for a second chance and to reconnect with one another. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope that if you resonated with this, that it helped you out and calmed your fears over how things have been going with this person. I do feel that you're still very much a part of their heart space. They still desire you. They want to come back. And some of you guys might have felt like they might have forgotten you or that they don't even give you a second thought. Nothing could be further from the truth, truly. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so very much, as always, for tuning in. And again, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I'm working on bonuses right now. So thank you so much for your patience as I work through that and the personal readings. I'm still playing catch up at this point, and I'll have those out real soon. All right, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you real soon. Take care.